Hey family, I have to respond to this one because it's getting a little out of hand and our kids are frightened. I got an email just this morning. Um, my son said the kids in his class are overwhelmed with fear. Okay, here's another one. Um, this is a mom. Can't get my daughter to go to school this morning. She's afraid of getting infected. I am not an infectious disease expert. You guys know this, but let's help our kids. So I jotted down a few ideas that I want to share with you about how to talk to your kids about coronavirus. Let's see if we can calm some of the panic. Now, this is something we have to take seriously, but honestly, let's not panic our kids about it. And maybe there's some things we can do to help them. So, here we go. Number one, remain calm. Okay, we've talked about this on the channel too. Calm voice, calm face, calm body. That is extremely important for your kids and will be reassuring to them. You stay calm. Now, you might be panicked about this too, but you know what? It's just another thing that we're going to deal with, and it's not the last thing we're going to deal with either. So let's remain calm. You know what? I was thinking about a movie that I saw. Tom Hanks did this movie several years ago called Bridge of Spies. Do you remember the movie? And it was about this Russian spy that Tom Hanks was representing as his attorney in the movie. And often, as they were arranging for this exchange of an American prisoner with the Russians and this Russian spy, this spy was so calm all the time, and Tom Hanks's character would sometimes say, "You don't seem upset by this. You don't seem concerned." And this man calmly replied, "Would it help?" Don't you love that? Would it help? Honestly, if it would, then yeah, I'm down. But if it won't, then let's not go there. Anyway, that's something that you might just consider. Remain calm. Here's number two. Teach your children appropriate hygiene and health. This is not the only threat that they are up against. Not the only one. And it's important for them to learn things like to cover their nose and mouth when they cough or sneeze. And it's better, instead of using their hands, it's better to use their elbow, just the crook of their arm to cover their head. Teach them this. That has been shown to reduce some of the risks of airborne illnesses. Washing hands. And most people don't wash their hands appropriately anyway. So do some good washing of the hands and teach your kids this. That after they go to the bathroom or after they've handled some things, to appropriately wash their hands using soap, using warm water. These are just basic health and hygiene techniques. And honestly, the common cold and the flu, more common than coronavirus, and maybe even a bigger threat for the kids. So let's teach them appropriate hygiene and health. And thank you guys for jumping in. I'm seeing some of you commenting. Love having you here, and that's part of the fun of the live. But I want to make sure you get this information too. And maybe I'll do a more formal video on this later. Here's number three. Establish for your children that they can handle this. Now, this gets back to one of the important principles about dealing with fear. We can face our fear or run away from it. At the root of every fear is a common belief, and that belief is, I can't handle this. If your children are feeling afraid that they're going to be infected or that there's something terrible is going to happen, the underlying thought or belief is, I can't handle this. Now, that's actually not true. They can handle this. And we do this by answering the what-ifs. I'm going to hit this really quickly, but I go over it in some of the other videos on the channel. Just do a little search on anxiety, helping our kids with anxiety. You'll see some of the videos that I've done about specifically helping kids with anxiety. But the basic thing that we need to get to is answering the what-ifs. Answering the what-ifs. See, at the root of every fear is this, well, what if this happens? And then our mind answers it with, well, I couldn't handle that. That would be terrible, horrible, awful, no good, very bad. And it's not even true. Answer the what ifs. What if your child contracts a virus? Well, if your child contracts a virus, you're going to take appropriate steps to care for that child and help them return to full health. Think about it. You've already done this, haven't you? The last time your child had the flu or the cold. Those are viruses, people. And the coronavirus is no different from that. Yes, it's a different strain. It's a different type. There's a lot of hype and panic about it right now. Let's calm it down. If your child contracts the virus, you're going to take steps to help take care of that child. And there are protocols that are being put in place with healthcare providers and government agencies. I mean, you'll deal with it, won't you? Yes, and by far the majority of these cases are not even fatal. When I say not even fatal, it's not like it's not anything, it is something. Sorry, I have to get the water. This is live after all, you guys. Okay, I'm going to get this back up here so that I can finish talking to you about this. Where was I? Oh yeah, answer the what ifs. If they contract this virus, and answer this in your own mind. What if my child gets infected? Then you're going to take care of your child. Duh. Okay, now I'm not minimizing the risk of the virus. I'm saying, yeah, stuff happens. And by the way, here's a sub point on this one. Don't promise that nothing's going to happen. That actually makes it worse. You know, if you try to tell your child, oh, nothing's going to happen, because in the back of their mind, they're thinking, yeah, but something could. And what if it does? So instead, we're going to answer the what ifs, okay? And reassure them. You can say, yes, we're going to take appropriate measures. Remember, the second tip I gave you was talk to them about health and hygiene. Let's take care of ourselves, okay? And then we answer the what ifs. Instead of promising that nothing will happen, you simply say, well, we're going to take steps to ensure our health as much as we can. But if it happens, we'll deal with it. Does that feel better? I hope it feels better to you too, because the way you approach this will make a difference in your child. I have to tell you real quick, I had a family I was working with, multi-household family. You know, there had been a divorce and the child was going on visitation with the father in this case, and the mother was saying to the child, it's okay, honey. It's okay. You're going to be fine. It's okay. Meanwhile, the child's like, should I be upset? Remember step one, stay calm. You remain calm. Handle this with some confidence. It's okay, honey. We're going to take care of ourselves as much as we can and try to prevent this thing from happening. But if it does, we'll deal with that. You feel that? Let's give them some confidence. All right, and then one more. You won't be surprised by this. What's your job? What is your job as a parent? If you have been watching this channel at all, you know the answer to that. It's to love them, no matter what, and even if. Even if they get a virus? Yes, maybe especially then. So reinforce to your child that you are there for them, that you love them, no matter what, and even if. Remember, don't promise them that they won't be infected by some virus. They probably will be. And it probably won't even be the coronavirus. But we'll deal with it. And then that calmness is going to help to reinsure your child. Let's not contribute to mass hysteria and panic. This is just another thing we get to deal with. Handle it that way with your child and reinforce in their mind that you love them no matter what and even if. Okay? You got this? You got this. And if you need some help, we're here, okay? In fact, I've told you on some of the other videos, if you haven't taken advantage of this yet, please, we have so many resources for you as a conscious parent. Jump on a breakthrough call. I'll put a link in the description once I edit the description for this video. It's a live video, so you're just getting me fresh and raw. Jump on a discovery call, DrPaulJenkins.com, that's spelled with a DR, and then do a little / breakthrough call. All one word, drpauljenkins.com/breakthrough call. I'm having a meeting in just a few minutes with my client experience guides. We have a team of 4 amazing people who will be ready to take your call and help to walk you through whatever's next. So if you want some help with this, let us help you with it. That's what we're here for. You guys rock. You're awesome. And let's be part of the solution, shall we? Do not contribute to the hysteria and the panic. Be part of the solution. I hope those steps will help you. Share the video too. Hey, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.